Hey, look at this. They found a sheriff's body,
Mm-hmm.
mutilated, with his hands removed. Former senior deputy Riggs was allegedly arrested for the murder of said Sheriff Banks.
I read it. I was like, Jesus, they're tearing the fucking
I think
water
he
plant
got
from the
murdered
inside
quite
out.
a while ago, so it took them a while to track her down, I suppose.
Right. Shit.
Hey, the one thing that has been in the paper is the fact that the sheriff was shot in the leg. Like I said, the same, I think that they're keeping those cards very close to the broken chest to see what happens.
Right. Interesting. All right. Other than that, what's going on? What's happening?
Well, I got a bunch of stuff for y'all. First of all, that Melting Purple, Victor Vincent, I got his telegram. So if we want to rough him up, we can.
No, I want.
Suggest we use Shane's.
I want Morgan. I want Morgan to have that done for us.
All right. Well, that's fine.
Speaking of Morgan, I did. After you all went to bed, the other time we were together, I met with Morgan and actually spoke with Peter Gray as well. They offered us the job, but I'm a wee bit cautious about whether or not we might actually be able to do it. They've and I don't know who's giving it out. They haven't. He said that they would be contacting me, whoever's giving out the job. But they essentially want somebody kidnapped and brought to him. And I said, well, I could do it. I could lure him out of town, and your person who wants the man to have a word with him could come up and quote unquote rob his boat, and then take off with him. The thing that makes it sort of difficult is that the fella's a deputy. Deputy Hart. Didn't know if you've heard of him.
Another fucking
that's the thing. Is this deputy?
I'm not sure that's a.
Well, that's why I had my idea. That's why I had my idea, which would be me luring him out of town to a place where the people who actually want to speak with him would then do the actual kidnapping and robbing and all that.
Yeah,
here's my problem with this whole plan. I don't fucking trust Peter Gray to not run his gums to everybody in the damn crossing about this.
Right, and earning a reputation doing a big job like Cash. That goes a long way with an established family like the Chenzos. Some pop-up, stupid fucking pub like the Pink Panther of the fuck it's called. I don't give a shit about Bonnie Jack and Peter fucking Gray. They can keep their opinions.
I sort of agree there.
I think we unravel this job and do it back to front. I think we take the job, we tell the person, and we fuck over Peter Gray.
How do we doing that?
Well, we ask him who the mark is, and then we warn the mark.
Well, the mark is Deputy Hart.
Oh. Well, let's not do that.
Aye.
Yeah, I was surprised when you said that. I said, that don't sound right.
Hey, no, didn't realize it was a deputy.
I just don't know who's actually handing out the job, because they're trying to sort of broker these jobs out, I suppose. That's one of their goals down there at the Pink Panther, whatever this is.
They can hit on our fucking goals in Spain. I ain't doing nothing like that.
Look, didn't he say how he has a bustling bar, right? Everyone comes there.
Bustling
loads of people. Yeah, well, I ain't bussing, I know that. But look, like you said, a bunch of old two-bit criminals there. I'm sure he'll find plenty of helping hands.
Aye, well, he was.
Why would he offer this to us after the way that things were left?
Because they're afraid of us. That's the best I can sort of guess.
Well,
they want us. They want us on board with them.
They want us on board. He's already like licking the boot heels of the Triangle gang. Of that, Kettleman, fucking Bazz and Danny, the Triangle. I call them the Triangle gangs to keep it short.
Well, that's what they're doing. Is they're wanting to get every gang in the state on board with us.
Why?
Because they're agents. They think it's better for everybody to be neutral.
I mean, yeah, some certain parties should be neutral.
Certain parties, but not everybody. I mean,
right. I mean, if I wanted to fucking get a guitar and sit around a campfire and sing, I would have stayed home.
Aye, exactly.
Need to do a job.
You would have got third.
Would have ended in a pageant.
But we were done. Aye, exactly.
Yeah, would have entered a pageant. Right.
Aye, and not Morgan. Flood was sort of warning me about this. He says that it's sort of worse than it even looks with the whole pale Panther thing down there and Morgan. And seems like Bonnie might have ratted more than we thought, or might have heard.
No.
So I don't know.
That place is infested with
Aye,
cheese,
it's-
fella. Rats gotta be down there all the time.
Well, speaking of cheese, we do need to go down there because I have some information I'd like to squeeze some money out of
No.
Bonnie for.
I
No,
know,
I
would like to make an easy $100.
for cheese, fella. Come on.
I don't
We'll
think
get
I
our-
don't
we'll
think we
get
should
our
be.
dairy products elsewhere.
I don't think we should be
implore
going
you to
down in
reconsider.
there.
I'll do it on my own time then.
Please, yeah.
If we encounter him out alone or something, but not going
Oh,
actually.
we encounter
as
him
thieves.
alone. We're robbing the fucker.
All right, but
Well,
you
we're robbing
understand.
who?
Who are we robbing? What
He's
the
talking
fuck's
about-
going
Jack, I
on
see him
now?
out by himself. I'm gonna throw on my porky get up and give him a whole spiel. So
Can't be wearing a porky shade, fella, in front of a rat. He goes to the Lord and lets him know what happened. He goes back like, oh, I got
thought
robbed
you were
by a fella in
burning
a
the
pig
porky
mask.
thing.
He's like, oh,
Well,
I
King
cashed
Porky
that.
has
Ooh,
robbed
pig
multiple
mask.
people. It ain't just the cash thing. He has done multiple
Well,
crimes.
but he died with the cash flow.
All right, and
That's
if
true.
you
Alright.
ever get caught wearing the porky thing, guess what you're gonna get charged for? All the
get it.
robberies you've done with
I
him,
get
it.
and the
Alright,
shooting of
fine,
cash.
Fine, I understand. Okay.
Honestly,
Goodness,
I'm starting to
Jody.
think I'm not wanted at this point.
I am starting to think it as
I
well.
don't know about that yet.
Dunno.
Cash might be dead. He might have bled out. I haven't heard anything about him.
Ain't in the
I
paper,
think
is
a
it?
lot of
Ain't in the
people would have been
paper.
crying about.
Eh?
Nothing's in the paper.
Will be in the paper.
I think if he died, it would have been in the paper. But
Unless he died out in the
Right.
wilderness, no one
we
found his body
we
yet.
could go
Got
out
eaten
there
by
and
wolves.
see if there's a body out
But
there.
it'll be in the paper. Good old
Yeah.
Sheriff Cash is missing.
I
That fella was
that's-
so
Molly
close to
be
strawberry,
melting.
He couldn't today. That folk. I
Right.
don't know.
They'd be bailing out Blackwater with buckets during all of Molly's fucking tears.
He'd be melting on that
No,
bench.
that
or
is
they're
something.
looking out at that
Molly is
beautiful
somebody who
view.
would know. So I wonder if a casual conversation, if she'd mentioned cash though.
Yeah, I'd rather not go poking our heads in that bee's nest.
No, we stay.
Yeah, stay very away from
That
that.
honey is not worth it.
Could ask.
agree.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd rather go down to that Pink Panther place and get some fucking cheese. and
I'd
take
rather
the
make
old
$100,
Oh,
barrel.
that's a
Shane.
Pink Panther.
I got some information that Bonnie would probably like to know about some rat who's trying to work for the
What?
law. So
Wait, who's the rat trying to work for the law?
there's some fella named Rick Woods that wants to, I don't know, sell out Bonnie. Apparently he's working with the law.
Good-
Now,
hold
plan-
on,
Did they
hold
come
on,
for Bonnie
hold on,
again?
hold on. Good,
Yeah.
good. Fuck Bonnie
Yeah.
Jane.
Yeah, fuck Bonnie
And-
Jack. I agree, but I
and
can
fuck
squeeze him for
that
$200
Panther.
out of that.
Paint for shit over there. Let Bonnie go down and let him suffer the consequences of rat. I think it's a perfect demise.
All right.
Ah, he sure is eating his fill of cheese. The ground when he finally runs out.
it's pretty good.
Anyways, anything
Oh,
else
Shane,
about
you're
that
funny
side?
today.
About the Peter Gray shit?
No, just that.
Little neighbours.
I can tell them that we're absolutely not going to be doing that job. That's for sure. But thought I'd bring it before the group, of course, because it was offered.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just thought, well, I might still get contacted by their client, sort of depending on who their client is.
Well, let's see if they're dumb enough to leave
But
their
you know,
fucking names.
if I could happen to lure this fella out of town alone, and then the client is the one that comes and take care of him, it's an easy $500. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I mean, if that's the case, you want to lure him out of town, just be patient.
I
You
mean,
know what I think
sure.
this is? I think this is Peter Gray having a whole bunch of money and trying to wave it under our nose. Like that's going to be what it is to tame us. And
Hey,
to put
here's
things well.
$500. Go kidnap that
Oh,
fella.
here's-
Or here's
here's a
$1,000. Go shoot that fella. Or here's $2,000. Go kill this entire gang.
Well, there's a little thing where people seem to think they're powerful because they possess money. Power don't come from money, it
I mean,
comes from
it's-
respect. And
It's
he'll
sort of
never
true
have
to
my
a degree, you
respect.
know. If you can
Well,
get
your
people
paper
to do
men
things
crumble
for you.
pretty easily, so.
Well, he's already crumbled.
Yes, I did.
So let's face the facts, right? If someone goes to the DiCenzo's, pulls a gun and says, "Oi, who the fuck took care of Sheriff Cash?" They're going to say nothing. In fact, no one had the balls to do that. If someone goes to Peter Gray and so much as a strong wind blows, he's in a spill. You can tell everyone.
Hey, the boat is already sunk, fella. We were fucking standing on a sinking boat as you were talking to the fella, so it literally
I
sank.
think I gave it to Jody,
Of course,
though.
it's better at all. Not a single bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
or
know,
Peter
I know,
Gray's
I
trying to
know.
pull a fast one. He could be trying to do that.
Yeah,
So we
alright.
mouthed off to him. You know, he could be saying trying to give us a job, and then he goes and tells Hart and tries to get us thrown in the cell for it, and giggles behind his little bar, Pale Panther.
People in our
don't
spoken
think it's that.
strangling with a little fucking
I don't
headband
think so.
against
I
him.
know.
I'm just saying.
I think much more likely he might be trying to earn our trust just to backstab us with the triangle bang. Because let's face it, last time we saw Nash, he was flipping us off from a fucking riverbed, and he pointed a gun at Sadhbh.
To be fair, I chased him down. I really can't.
Right,
Blame
but
him
if that's
for pointing a
gotten
gun.
back to them, you know, I haven't even checked
Aye.
my telegrams in a couple of days.
Jody, do you want this money from Danny or not?
Oh yeah, please. Mucho gracias.
We split up 25 and gave 25 to Shane and 25 to
Oh, you didn't.
Mismatch. I
I didn't give you my money yet.
yeah.
Hey,
you
where's
s-
Miss Mel?
I don't know where she is. I don't think she'll be around tonight.
I think she said that she wouldn't be back until
Tuesday.
Tuesday or something like that.
I don't think you gave me my money, saying.
I did give you that money. Yeah. Then you went to the blackjack table. I think
I didn't get mine.
I gave it to you.
No?
I gave it to you at
I got
Rhodes.
my money. I don't think.
No, I don't think you did.
No, I gave it to you. I know that I gave it to you.
No. I'm still just waiting for Jody.
No, I handed it to you at the bank in Rhodes.
Now that I remember. No, I don't think you did. I didn't really say here that he's waiting for Jody, so we just split it all at the camp or something. I don't know.
Hey, so we split an account. Make sure Jody is okay with it.
Then why did you take the $50 I handed you?
I don't think I did.
I think you did.
All right, I trust you.
I'm not trying to rip anyone off here.
I'm not assuming that you are.
No,
I
I'm
must
just
be misremembering.
I'm taking
Oh,
as
did
well.
they spend that money on a whiskey? You said I had a lot of whiskey in Rhodes. Did I
You
do
did
that?
have a
Did I
lot
spend
of
all the money
whiskey
on
in
that?
Rhodes. You had a lot
Alright.
of
Oh, yeah, the capitulation of Shane. I forgot about that.
hadn't
What do you
quite.
mean?
He doesn't quite remember what happened after Rhodes at all.
I went to Rhodes and had a lot to drink apparently, and I woke up at the camp
No,
covered in blood or something.
me and you were falling around the casino. We fell in the harbour, and then we went and gambled all our money. And we lost every cent we
I
had.
forgot about how you fell in the harbor.
Yeah, we fell in
That
the
was a
river.
fucking dream. That's what you're telling me. The horse was a dream.
Well, that was not a dream.
Yeah, I also tried to gamble all my money away recently. So
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Oh,
You're
well.
telling me that I actually
didn't,
stabbed
no.
that pig in the camp.
Yeah, you stabbed. There was a pig right over there. You chased it, and then you stabbed it a dozen times behind Jody's old tent.
No wonder I woke up covered in blood. And Jesus.
Yeah. I made sure that you got in bed, and I didn't leave until you were laying down, and then you passed out real fast.
Jesus. All right.
Right, it was a whole thing. And you also killed a horse.
What do you mean I killed a horse?
Then we went back to Big Valley, and you went. I can't do your voice. Hey Bridger, you know what would be funny? I killed another horse right here. You just shot it right in the face.
Yeah, that sounds like me. That sounds like me. Aye, definitely.
Yeah. It's good shot.
What type of horse was it?
No, it was just some wild nag. I don't know.
Oh.
It's wild.
Was it like that one that they shot in the neck at the riverbank that kicked her off and put you in the water and then we chased after that Nash fella?
Yeah, that was funny.
Hey, Jesus. All right.
all right, well I think we all caught up. There's a couple more things I'll go over briefly. Y'all know that obviously Miss Riggs killed Sheriff Banks and she in Seaghan now. The Sanchez brothers and the Del Lobos killed that Valentine sheriff, Mr. Carter. I happen to have a hunch that they have a lot of money in their pockets. I don't know why, but I met a fella named Juan while playing some blackjack out at Rhodes, and he had a lot of money on that table,
Sitting on
around
it.
$200 to $300. I couldn't tell. A lot of chips. So he might be a big spender. I'll kind of look into him and see if we can shake him down.
Who's this?
Some fella named Juan that I met in Rhodes Parlor House playing blackjack.
Yeah, well, you said
Okay.
he's friends with the people then that killed the sheriff, did you?
And we'll see. I ain't too sure.
You
I'm
wanna
gonna have
shake
to
that
look
fella
into
down.
it.
Oh, you know, speaking of that Riggs killing the sheriff. That's what Bazz was having his freak out there in town about. You know, right when we left, Jody.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I'm going to imagine now that, seeing as this ranch is now home to a bank robber and a villainous murderer of a sheriff, no one's going to want to work there anymore.
I'd hope so. I mean, Bazz was what do you do? He beat one deputy up, threw him against the wall of the sheriff's office, and then he pistol whipped another one right while I was standing there watching it all.
All right, well, I do like that. About
Left town before that drama could finish up, but
oh,
he
no,
was
you gotta
he was
watch that to the end.
I mean, after he took down the second one, I thought might be good to get out of the way of potential bullets flying.
Yeah, I don't know. Situations like that, I've always been one to shoot a gun in the air just to, elevate the risk.
But then Jody rode up and he was all, let's get
It's
out of
the
town.
perfect time to start robbing people in the town, don't it? The whole commotion like that happened in there. Shoot the gun up in the air, the bullets start flying. You go to the saloon there. Guess what happens? Bunch of people in there know what's going on. Like, hey, there's a safe place over here. Come over here. A bunch of people hiding. They go over there. They have guns.
Take
Wait.
advantage of the chaos.
Say chaos to make
snake.
Big profit. Hey, exactly.
Saunter through the chaos like an imp, the devil himself.
Well, wasn't really taking about being that dramatic at the moment. I was thinking about getting back out here to meet with
Well,
you.
it's no dramatics. We're not in a Rose parlour house
Pageant.
Pageant. Yeah.
Would still genuinely like to hear you sing, Jody. I'd like to hear it.
Yeah,
genuinely.
well, I would have liked y'all to hear me sing too, but then my...
back in
Jody,
Ireland, you know what
Jody
people
Page.
do? They sit around and they sit around and they sing as a camaraderie type thing, you know? You get together in the evenings and you're at the pub and someone starts playing music and people start
Padge,
singing.
That is so rude.
How's it going in Padge?
Right,
What's so
Page?
rude? I just...
Not you, them.
You're right, Page.
I was talking to Padge over there.
I don't want to hear from you, Piers. You got no room to talk there.
My name is Brian. My name is
Padge.
Padge.
That's a good name.
I'd rather be Padge than Piers, so...
Well, whatever you say, Padge the
Well,
Third.
I take you both got nicknames now. That's
Padge
pretty
the
grand.
Third.
Fuck y'all.
Padge the Third.
That's the best one I've ever heard. Padge the Third.
Fuck y'all. Oh, my God. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Anything else I want to say there? I would like, if we can, to try and find this gang called the Star City Gang. I have got some information that they might be the folks that robbed my brother. There's only 2 gangs now that might have robbed my brother that I know of. It's either Tibbet and them, which I plan on asking next time I see them, and then 2, the Star City Gang. It also could be the Riders, but I haven't heard any females in their group. Riders are a group of gang members that ride out in the desert, and then they come into New Hanover, rob everybody, then ride back out. What?
Jody, we met them and there was a woman with them.
2 women.
Hey.
2 men.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. So
They
it could
rode
be them.
right. Were you not there? We were at the speakeasy. Waiting
Jody. Page. Can I say something?
Yeah.
I would feel much better about going after people that robbed your brother if I met your fucking brother.
Aye, so would I.
Yeah, well, I'd like to see my baby brother too, but it's starting to seem like he don't want to see me.
How do you know that they were?
But it's all hearsay right now, right? This is just he said, she said bullshit.
All right.
We haven't even seen Jamie. For all we know, it's just Danny Lyndall's.
No, he was robbed. I talked to the lady that's sweet on him, so that's
All
true.
right, but also he was
Yeah, the
robbed,
lady
right?
was sweet on him.
What did they
Name's
take from
Bianca.
him? Was it
Are you
something
sure that's your
particularly
brother?
important?
Yes, I'm sure it's my brother.
Yeah, but what happens if somebody's, trying to be your brother? You know what I mean? You found out who you were, and they knew that you had a brother.
How would they
trying to
know
be
that?
I don't know. You told to a lot of people. They might have slipped
I
up
don't
some
tell a lot of
photos
people I got a baby
you know what I
brother.
mean? Who knows?
All right.
Or Page, relax.
I hate that name.
Patch,
Hey,
did they
we'll
take
pass the
something
third,
particularly
pass the third.
important from your brother?
What's that?
Did they take something, particularly important from him?
I'm too sure.
His 3rd place medal.
Ow.
I think what I think.
All right,
That
well,
was good.
wait,
was good.
wait.
That
But
was
here's
good.
the thing, right?
Pass it.
Right? Listen to me. We're all robbers. We're not be going after everybody who robs somebody for robbing. That's one of those fair and square things, you know? So unless they got something particularly important, his father's gun or something like that, why would we be going after them for robbing them anyways?
Let's go rob them back. Right, fair and
Aye,
square.
we can do that. That's fine. But if it's just
Right,
some sort
but
of
let's do it with Jamie and Padge
Aye, that as well.
together.
Yeah, alright. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Take your brother, mate. Lobos calling you Padge the Third.
Padge the Third.
Might rename my horse to Padge the Second.
Well, I have you know that pageant worked out for me in more ways than you can think, so.
Didn't hear you talked about that side of it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell y'all the rest of it, because every time I tell y'all something, you just roast me for it, so. Keep that to myself.
Melting Padge the Third.
I'm gonna
right?
melt
Everything's
you,
fine.
peers.
Hey, we'll keep. There's not a nice view here tonight, is there? Look at that. What's going on here?
He can't be serious about this pageantry shit, can he?
Oh, he's a big mouth tonight.
It's Jody Quinn. You don't think he'd be sour about losing a pageant?
Well, you make a valid point.
Look, I still have this cat in my saddlebags here. Jesus.
Hey, y'all
Let's
see
go
a black
take it
bear
to
going
lunch.
in town, let me know.
See what?
Sorry?
You see a black bear going in town, let me know. I wanna gun it down.
Okay. I will let you know.
Yep.
Oh,
Where to?
I do have this telegram number for this. Well, he works for Danny. Never mind.
What, who?
Would have been
Who
perfect.
else?
Oh, I was in Strawberry, and this fella came up to me and started talking. Said that he liked mining. I said, "Oh, where do you like to mine?" He said, "Out here at Elysium, at the cave there." And then I thought I'd tell him about one of the other mining places closer to town, so we could maybe catch him out there mining some other time, you know, rob him. And then he said, "Oh, I just moved out here because my boss." And I said, "Oh, who's your boss?" He says, "Danny, of course." So it's another one that's under the protection of Danny Kerrigan.
Well, no,
What's his
not
name?
exactly. Because I don't check my telegrams, and from Danny Carrigan, we should have the code word. And that code word should be something that we say, well, what's the word then? And if they can't supply us the word, that means that they don't really work for Danny, we're just saying it as a cover. And we'll
Right.
rob them extra hard.
Well, we'll
For
see
long.
then.
Rob
What?
him real
Those are
hard.
the bastards
Either
that
way,
do
this
everything.
Egypt, I'm pretty sure as I walked out the door, I think he said, "I love you." But I wasn't sure. I asked him what he said. He said nothing. And then later he chased me down. He wanted to know me telegram. He sent me a telegram and he said something at the end. XOXO. So I really want to rob him. That's all. Isn't it
Well,
just...
to be honest, more respect to a blind man that can find his way to a telegram office, but let alone send one.
Oh.
Hey, great. I mean, Jesus. Big fucking man.
You won't be laughing a second, Bridger!
Think I'm all right.
Whoa, did I just nearly get shot?
Knocks you out the fucking horse. Relax a little bit, right? Oh, Jesus. You already got one hit on him.
I didn't get a hit in on him.
Smack the right to his fucking mouth. What do you mean?
What?
That was a quick one. I'll give you that.
Right, waiting to say, but you keep nammering on about it.
Let's talk about how much I wanted to rob a fella. Sorry for trying to get a job.
What's the zone? Sorry.
Dunno, Steven or something.
Stephen? Or
That might be your bear. What do you know what I got attacked by at the orange field? A panther. Came flying out of the woods because I was picking some oranges.
Was
Was it at night?
Sorry?
Was it at 9?
Aye, it was.
Alright.
Why?
I'm known to hunt a couple panthers around here.
Aye, occasionally if I'm going back towards Valentine, aye, I'll pick some oranges because then I can have a nice relaxing ride up there and make a few bucks.
How much do you pay then?
Oh, they pay $60 for delivery.
Jesus.
how much?
$60.
Oh, also, we never heard back from anybody about that orange wagon that we shot the horse.
I know a little.
Oh,
Yeah, no, a
about
little.
that, there's
So-
another thing I want to not hear though. Rats. There's so much to talk about.
We were just at camp for about 35.
I know. I'm quite aware of that. Let me tell him about the
So you do.
Chenzos.
Trying to get a good look at that was.
You'll hear that for them fucking horse.
What's that?
No, he wasn't. He was on, on the side of the street there, He got a little scared of big old Clover, Even
Well,
that,
I think
he was
I would
double
be as well.
taking Rhodes pageant third place loser.
Good old Padge right there.
Maybe it wasn't my horse at all. Maybe it was just starstruck. Padge Queen.
No, you can't. You're just gonna have to wait until client telegrams you back. I'm sure they'll be around in the next week.
Okay, that's very troubling.
What? What's that?
You might want to hear this,
Wait,
everyone.
what? Sure.
From Furio. Buongiorno. I have another coal business job for you. Let me know when you're around and we can meet and discuss. On an unrelated issue, I'm told the law now reads telegrams, even records of burned ones.
Alright. How? What?
I don't know. Apparently I have access to people's telegrams.
Even records of burned ones? How's that?
I am not sure.
I don't think they
Well-
do. I think he's just a fool.
Hey, what happened now?
How the hell you give me a record of a
No.
burn one?
I
Ain't some
exactly
fella
how.
copying them down back there. They don't got the money nor the funding for that.
I mean, I'm going to put this as bluntly as I can. If you're sending sensitive information over a fucking telegram wire to a fella tapping it on a fucking machine in there, you're already a fucking dunce,
Right.
and you might
I-
deserve everything you fucking get.
I avoid putting in his hand out. Incriminate him if I can.
Hey, just, it's not hard. You just change word for word, right? Right, if I want to go get the money, give me the honey. Oh, it's easy. Anyway. Always assume there's somebody listening.
Alright, when you said... Alright, that's... You scared me a wee bit, would mention if you're... Because I did have an odd interaction with the Chenzos the other day. But, it's a wee bit odd.
What do you mean odd? What the fuck was odd about it?
Well, I was riding up to Annesburg, going to a gun store there, and a group of 6 of them chased me down. And I don't think they knew it was me at first, because they were much more friendly once they realised it was me. But then they went off on some awkward tangent about Lemoyne being their area and want to know if we hear about any jobs happening in Lemoyne at all. Any sort of crime, anything like that.
Well,
Alright.
how do you mean? I don't understand.
That I don't quite understand either. It was just odd in general.
So they... Hold on a second. So they chase you down and then they ask you to tell about every fucking crime job that's going around in Lemoyne.
Something like that, I said that if I keep them informed, they'll keep me paid on that sort of thing, but don't know. It was a very
They
odd
want
conversation.
us to rat on all contracts that are available to us from everybody.
I'm not quite
That's
sure
very
exactly
interesting.
what he was. I'm not entirely
It sounds
understanding.
like someone caught up in their own head in a little power struggle between themselves, and I.
It sounds like they're claiming the entire county of Lemoyne for themselves or something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
They-
look, if you want to play games inside your own head too and tell yourself that they aren't the powerful force in the morning, then go right ahead. But
No,
I
I'm
know
not.
that
I'm
from
not.
some-
I understand that, but I don't know. I didn't quite understand why he was telling me that, or exactly what. Like, I'm not going to be telling him about private contracts from somebody else that happened just because it happened to be in Lemoyne. Aye.
Yeah, I agree. What about you, Padge?
Oh, you talking to me?
Your
Not
Padge.
anyone else here with
It's
Oh, you're
Sean?
Padge
Jody.
the Third, aren't you? So
Third
Oh,
place.
Quinn.
Oh, we call you Queen?
So I think about what?
Padge Quinn.
When I think about all that, I think it's funny. I think it's fucking hypocritical, and I think it's gross. That's what I think.
Okay. Well, he wants us to meet for another
Yeah,
job.
that's fine. We can meet with him.
Who's meeting who now? What's going
Do you
on?
want to
I
go
also
over
know
there
if,
and see if they're on?
If we're interested in reaching out to
Wait.
our purple friend and find him, I suggest we have Shane write him since no one knows Shane's telegram, and well, see if he writes him
Well,
back.
we did assign that job to Morgan, and I would like to see him come good on it.
He ain't gonna come good on that. Come on.
Okay. Then,
Morgan's a melt true, all right?
He might. I just told him that we're not doing that other job. So I feel like Morgan's be scrambling, trying to stay in our good graces a wee bit. But I'm not liking the
course he
people
is.
that he's hanging out with down there. Not liking the direction he's going or the things he's doing.
right, all the more importance that he needs to perform this task. Right?
So who we
I think
meeting
we
first and
can
what's
pull
happening?
Morgan from the fire, and we can forge a fearsome blade. He just needs some hammering, is all. Okay, maybe not a fearsome blade, but we could definitely make some kind of tool out of him. Some tongs.
Hey, maybe a little hammer to nail in the loose ends, you know.
Hey, he's a hammer.
No, I think we make it more complicated. It has to be. Shane writes him, he writes him back because the fella's a fool and the jackass. He says, oh, where you want to meet? He'll probably come with 2 melts and then we rob all of them. Easy peasy.
And Morgan gets away with everything absolutely scot-free.
No, we can wrap up Morgan, but I don't think Sadhbh's gonna take the count of that. So
Right, I don't want to rub Morgan either. I want Morgan to prove himself. Oh, he says he didn't want to spend time on that purple vigilante fella, so he can prove it. I don't
Yeah,
understand
that
how
was the whole
us,
conversation
waiting
in
a
that
little bit of
fucking
time.
house up there, in Uncle Pete's house, wherever the fuck that hell his name is up there. In the mountain.
give
The
him-
whole conversation was about that.
Let's give him some time. What if there's a Chenzones, or didn't wait for me? I think we give Morgan some time to prove himself. I think he might even want to do it at this point.
all right, fair enough.
And we have a much better friend in Morgan. I've no doubt we can get that purple plum, but while we,
Well, all right.
I mean, he's a plum, all right?
Yeah. All right, right back to Bozos and let's meet with them and see what the hell this job is.
Already wrote him back.
It's probably like murder the president or something. So
Well, he's fucking dead. Let me at him.
okay.
Didn't you just say you'd do anything for $1,000, Jody?
Pretty sure the current
$1,000.
president
gonna
does
pay us
get
4,000
assassinated.
there.
Or
Shane. Thing
Put
obviously.
it in it. There you go then. There you go. $1,000 each.
$1,000, you do anything.
I do a lot for $1,000. I didn't mean anything.
well, we could at least go and see what it is they want, eh?
Yeah, I'm not sure if we should go by their house just yet. Maybe we let them respond in there and do calls.
Sure. Well, whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with.
That,
because,
if I was them, that's what I would want. I would want us to, especially if they're reading their telegrams, we should be keeping maximum distance.
Hey, I agree with you.
Why don't we go sell that cattleman you got to Rhodes' best looking man?
Aye, to Mr. Rhodes.
Aye, Cooper
Well, I
Garrett.
just got paid $1,000 so we
The
can at least
best
make a little bit
looking
more.
man in Rhodes, Cooper Garrett.
How ya?
Hey, good morning. Oh, it's the doc.
Yes,
How you doing there, pal?
I'm doing fairly well. How about you all?
Yeah,
doing grand.
actually never better. How's Tibbet and everyone? How's the family?
We have a new tale to share, but we've been doing very well. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Well, we've got time for it if you need, you want to tell us something.
Gotcha.
Sorry?
Just in a nutshell, we managed to rob a conductor who is currently under protection of several deputies. They were undercover for one reason or another, but they left him behind for like a split moment, and we robbed him right underneath their noses.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Willie
quite
McKinley.
amusing.
So next year.
Oh, shit. So you wanted for that? Well, I have no idea.
Oh no, they eventually caught wind of it, but we got away without nary a scratch.
Oh, when was this?
It was just about 4 or 5 hours ago.
Blimey. And everyone's okay, yeah, Tibbet, everyone, no
Yeah.
scratches there? Good.
Not a gun was fired.
Oh, that's, the best jobs are always like butter. Very smooth.
Grand.
Thank you.
Nicely done. You ever end up making your point and becoming well known? You know what I mean?
We're still debating. We're waiting for everyone to gather around to talk about business.
Understood.
But the idea's out there.
Beautiful. Well, we can always flip another coin. See if you need us again.
Of course. Actually, was about to send a telegram. Do you happen to know if Miss Match is awake?
No,
Don't
she's...
believe she is available currently. Yeah, last I heard, she had some business.
All right. Well, thank you all.
We
Yeah,
believe
didn't he play one of the
Tuesday
blood
might be,
letters?
When she's next available.
Like,
Okay, thank you. I was actually going to inquire about what she can teach me and what I can teach her in terms of medical professions and all that.
Hey, I know what you can teach her. You can teach her how to fucking smile.
I've been trying to teach Moose how to smile for years. Good luck there.
You're just full of jokes tonight, aren't
I
you,
don't
Brittany?
think you can see him smile
Yeah.
with that big bushy beard he has. Maybe shave it off and you might see a little crack or a little smile there.
I've seen him smile maybe once on a blue moon.
I'm still laughing
But
what you
yes.
said back at camp when you said little nibbler.
Like little neighbours. Cheesy bastards.
Yeah, that is funny. I'm sorry. Ah, you heard about this Pale Panther? This tavern over at Thieves Landing?
No, I haven't.
Just be a little careful if you ever do visit. A couple of rats, funny. They have been caught going to the law.
Add to that,
It's over
that they're
it.
going to be letting law down into their establishment as long as they agree not to try and arrest people. So
It's going to take their badges over there. They're allowed right in there. Place is full of cheese for the little neighbours, little rats running around there trying to eat it all.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
they
I had
were
mentioned,
nibblers.
the
yeah, it is. It's kind of
that
creepy.
group of 3, 2 of them were undercover, quote unquote, so they didn't have their badges on. So they're getting a bit more clever, I suppose.
Yeah, there's 2 fellas down in that tavern. One's called Peter Gray, and he says if any law come down to arrest anybody, he'll gun the law down. No matter, even if it's just a patron he doesn't know. That's a hell of a claim. And then the other one is Bonnie Jack, and he is actually just a rat.
Good to know. This is over at
He's
Landing.
trying to
right?
right his wrongs, but he's still eating the cheese at the palm of the hands of the deputies.
Turn it from Thieves Landing to Rats Landing.
We'll work on the name.
Hey, the cheesy bandits is what they want to
He
call
sounds like he's gonna tell me how he
Cheese
got those
Landing.
scars.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jody.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the pageant, by the way.
Hey, congratulations on third place there, Padge.
I read it in the
Padge the
newspaper.
Third now. We call him Padge the Third.
Now.
This is the best day of my fucking life.
Mr. Quinn has been in the newspaper twice now. And him being the most third handsome man against, I don't know who the second person is. In the first place person was Mr. Garrett, who I guess is a Rhodes favorite. So I guess.
Yeah, he lives in Rhodes. Of course he fucking won.
Yes.
Aye, Jody
Yeah.
here thinks it was rigged.
Voters bias, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say it was probably a bit biasing.
Yeah, must be a huge amount of bias. Nothing to do with the fact that old Padge over here is only third best looking.
And even relevant, you know it.
You know, you should probably be modifying that list you keep, Jody.
Sadhbh, I will
Yeah,
take that gun off your back right now. I will throw you out
We
your
should
hole and
on.
take
we
my
should
gun
update
back.
the list of best
It's
looking
my
people.
gun now, Jody.
And so you think
Did
we
you
can
leave
Take a
us
look
the
at it.
top
I've got
Cooper
work done
Garrett
on it and
above
everything.
you, or no?
Hey, what about that other fella, that Marto fella? The least place with him as well.
Oh yeah, what about Martin?
He stitches up everybody in that goddamn town, all right? It's no wonder he won.
Yeah,
Actually,
no
he came
wonder.
second.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, everyone that beat Jody is a winner in his eyes, apparently. Ain't that right,
I'm just
Padge?
amused that he managed to just stroll right in without any sort of trouble, then walk right back out.
That's what I'm saying. That's the real victory. Being able to do what we do and go to a fucking beauty pageant.
Yeah, I want to see how
enter
that
it,
work
make
out, to
the
be honest
paper.
with you.
Hey, I think it's fucking brilliant.
I also got in good graces with Les, so I ain't too upset about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I do applaud you, Jody,
Thank
for
you.
your balls.
I think his third place, Bobs.
Yeah,
He
my
does
third
have
place.
big
Never
balls.
mind. You know what? I'm gonna justify nothing, yeah.
Was there a replacement for Bob size?
Sorry, say that again?
Ball size of his balls.
I thought you were trying to
Wondering
say
if there was a placement for the size of his balls.
That's disgusting.
No, not really.
I thought last year was working more than likely.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Happen to think balls are quite beautiful.
Yeah, is that why you look like one?
Hey. Yeah, it is. I model myself on a testicle.
Yeah, it's quite resounding.
Actually, if you take a good look near the Taylors here in Saint-Denis, there's a Cafe Balzac that you might look into.
Yeah, I saw it. It looked a little expensive.
Just a
Not really
touch.
my taste. Yeah, prices were very steep. Be hard to
Most
swallow.
places. Yeah, most places are here in Saint-Denis, I will admit.
Yeah,
Jewish
no
for my
doubt about
blood.
that. Ain't like the kind of fella that could afford to go there and enter a beauty pageant and finish third place.
I think prices are well rounded. You know,
I don't think you understand.
expansion.
I won a deck of cards. I got something out of it. I didn't take 12.
No.
No, I was actually being quite forthright and honest. I
It just was
am.
bad timing because my friends here have been roasting me over fire like a piece of plump meat all night. They're gonna stop after we leave here neither. And then you come in here being genuine and trying to congratulate me, and then it just adds on to the joke.
like a
Please
skinny
accept my
piece of
most
meat,
humble
not a plump
apologies.
piece of meat,
Nah,
just
you're
a
fine,
skinny, you know.
bro. Don't worry about it.
Hey, Jody, didn't you have a
You're
question for these
absolutely
people
fine.
anyway?
Yeah, Crow, you didn't happen to rob a fella that had long black hair, kind of sounds like me. That ever happened?
No.
You know what I sound like. Obviously, he sounds real like
Yes,
me.
yes.
He ain't as good looking as me, but there's some resemblance. All right,
Yeah, he's a fourth place finalist.
that one wasn't.
But
as
no,
good.
I have not.
You're gonna burn it out. This thing ain't as good.
Whatever you say, Padge.
I appreciate it, Crow.
Now then, thank you for telling me about Mismatch's availability. I'll be sure to send a telegram on Tuesday. I shouldn't keep you from doing your business.
All right. Well, it was good to see you, Crow, as always.
Always a
Hey,
pleasure.
for seeing you there, fellow. Hello to you.
Yeah, see you in.
If y'all get hurt, you know who to telegram.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will. I like you. All right.
Right?
Yeah, likewise.
Apparently they got up there, robbed the conductor. There was some law on the train without badges on who didn't even realise that they boarded the front of the train, robbed the conductor and hopped off. They had no idea.
That's grand.
Sounds like a smooth little job right there.
Yeah,
Quite
it's on.
grand.
Yeah, I'd say. Not a scratch, not a single gun fired, nobody's hurt at all. They're all doing well.